And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful campus of Melbourne Central Catholic. Caleb Brown here, along with Matt Shelton for the Brevard Soccer Club, taking on the Florida Elite Academy. Matt, welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks. Going to be a good night. Home opener here for Brevard SC. New club, new name, new league.
And
Looking forward to it.
as with everything new, sometimes things don't go according to plan, and we thank you all for sticking by us and through this weather delay. Getting ready to kick off in about 15 minutes. And again, if you haven't heard, a lot of former Brevard County athletes here on the team, but far be it from Matt or I to tell you about this team. We had a chance to sit down with our very own Alan Slaughter-Zinski, had a chance to sit down with Coach Adrian Morano. And so we'll let you hear that interview that Alan had a chance to go with yesterday. Here is Alan Slaughter-Zinski's conversation with Coach Adrian Morano.
Hey, everybody. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network and the Brevard Fire getting set to play tonight, their first home game here at Melbourne Central Catholic. I'm here with the manager and head coach, Adrian Morano. Coach, first of all, congratulations on this first-year team. It seems like you got a bunch of great guys on this team, a lot of international players, a lot of local players. You've done a really terrific job of putting a team of talented guys together. How did you do that?
It was kind of just word of mouth. We had a tryout in January, and it was very low numbers of talented players that came out, and then it kind of just trickled from there. A couple guys started asking their friends who played at different places, and then some coaches reached out, like Oliver 12 Trees from CSU Pueblo, who used to coach at USL Florida, and then Nick Robinson reached out at the Florida Tech Associates head coach, and then it kind of just had a
balloon from there.
Balloon from there. Players just started telling their friends. We get Fabio and Cavan, they just told their friends, and then all of a sudden they started showing up.
It's great. Fabio, great guy, man. He really is. And so let me ask you this. I mean, it's a lot of talent to choose from. Got to be a tough job for you picking from the guys that get to make this roster. How do you do that?
It is definitely difficult. I mean, day in and day out, everybody works hard. It's not an easy pick. That's the coaching staff all says that you have a hard job picking the 18, especially when everybody finally becomes fit. I mean, we got a couple guys that are injured still, but once everyone's fit, it's going to be impossible picking a final 18 and then picking that 11 that are going to start to try and win these games.
What do you like right now about what this team is doing? A new team. You had a 2-2 draw on Tuesday against the team you're facing tonight. What do you like about what your team is doing?
I think right now everybody's kind of growing into, we're like this family bond. Even though we're a new team, a lot of kids don't know each other. It's good characters, and everyone is in it to win. They all want to work hard for each other. It's not like, oh, I'm better than this guy. I don't need to do this. I don't need to pick this ball up. Everybody's kind of just driven into what we want to do here, and I think that's what is going to bond this team to go far as we play these games going forward, and then into next year and the years after that. It's just that family environment that we bring back here.
I don't think people understand, or if they do, or I know I didn't until I researched it, just how big this is to have this team here on the USL2. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. There's not one in Brevard County. The closest team to us is Lake Nona, and it's all around the country, basically. This is about the fourth tier under MLS or third tier under MLS, however you look at it. And, this is a place that college kids come and play at over the summer. Ex-pros come and play at this. And it's just big time.
It's minor league soccer.
Yeah, it's bigger than what most people think. You compete with teams that your kids you've never seen before.
Right.
And players you've never seen before. I mean, like Nona has ex-professional Brazilian players playing, guys who won MLS Cup, and you're like, what? They're playing against our boys that are playing here that are 18 years old. So
great experience for the guys. Definitely great experience. And I love the fact it seems to me that the guys that you have selected are up for the challenge. I like the guys that you've picked, you've taken from around the county and their experience. Talk a little bit about that and the mentality that it takes to play at this level.
Yeah, I think the guys in the county, it was kind of like we want to show off that Brevard County has some players. It wasn't like, bring in just all these internationals and guys from outside of the state that, are at these D1s and stuff. We wanted to really showcase our players here from Brevard County, and you got the players like Aiden O'Hara, Brock Shoultz, Logan Collins, Gene Lewis, all those boys that grew up playing soccer here either at Space Coast or at other clubs in the area, and then played all the way through high school against each other. It was just great to get them all back together, and you can see the bond that they all had growing up. Now they bring it back to this team and kind of put it on with all the other players.
Who are the guys tomorrow night on the pitch or tonight on the pitch that are going to stand out for your team?
I think Josh Fox and Niles Lockridge will definitely have another great game. They've had two good
Niles
games
just
for
keeps
us.
growing.
Yeah, Niles keeps getting bigger and bigger. I think Fabio definitely, is coming off his first goal of the season last game, and Sam Bailey had a couple good chances to score. I think he'll definitely have a good game, and Kavan is just one of those leaders in the back for us. I think those guys will all give us what we need.
We're excited, and for you, as if you don't do enough or have enough on your plate, why was this the right fit for you?
For me, it was kind of just right place at the right time. I took over Brevard Fire when it was a UPSL team from Nick Robinson when he started it, and it was just kind of like something else for me to do because I wanted to get experience coaching adults and college players and everything else. And then when the word got out, we're getting this USL2 team, Woodson looked to me and said, hey, you've done well for us. I want you to be the coach. And it kind of just right place, right time fell into my lap. So
when I asked the players to describe you to me, hardworking is the thing that comes out of all of their mouths, which I think is a great testament from them to you. When you look around this county and you see Nick take his team to win a state championship and your team at Holy Trinity, what you do year in and year out, just over the last 5 years, how much better has soccer gotten in this county?
Soccer's gotten a lot better in this county. This past season, you had both us, Satellite, and Viera in the regional finals for the boys. We had a lot of teams that went to the regional finals just in general or regional playoffs. I think soccer is just getting better in Brevard County with the coaches that we're bringing in, and the players are just getting more and more, on the fields. And they're not just, I'm only going to training for 3 days. They're training on their own. They're doing more. They're going to camps. They're going to ID camps. They're doing more. The coaching staffs are getting better. So I think that's just increasing what power Brevard County has to play. And when we go forward into colleges, then the kids are getting picked up to go play at a lot of places.
You also over at Eastern Florida. Jeff Carr's a great guy. I love Jeff Carr. Talk about that program. And I know, but I don't get a chance to talk to you a lot, but that's a great program as well.
Yeah, that was a new thing for me as well. Just kind of same thing, right place, right time. They were hiring a new coach. I reached out to Jeff Carr, just kind of said, hey, I want to be a volunteer assistant. If you got it, I'm trying to get my foot into the college game. And, he hired Adam Butler, and me and Adam Butler had a talk, and then he was like, I don't want you to be the volunteer. I want you to be an assistant now, paid assistant, and now I'm doing a whole lot more than I thought I was going to be doing there. I'm the strength coach there. I do a lot of our practices and practice plans, and it's just been a great experience. I've loved every minute of it, and it's one of those things that I'm happy I took that opportunity to do that.
Where do you see your future in 10 years in this sport? Where would you like it to be?
I think definitely it'll be at a college somewhere. Hopefully, a Division II or Division I. I don't know what state I'll be in, but I'll be somewhere.
I got
and
you.
I'll be coaching. I think everyone knows that coaching's just been in my blood, and there's not a place you couldn't find me in Brevard County that I'm not coaching at.
And he's very good at it. If you haven't noticed, we've put his numbers up there on the screen. One of the best in this county, in this state, in fact. And, of course, homegrown right here in Brevard, went to Holy Trinity, UCF, and now back at Holy Trinity as the manager of a very successful Tigers program. And that's going to translate right here to the Brevard Fire of the USL2. For head coach Adrian Moreno, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network.
All right, that was Alan Slaughter-Zinski's conversation with head coach Adrian Moreno. Matt, what did you take away from that one?
Well, it's like Adrian said, this is it's exciting. This is a big deal for for soccer in Brevard County. Anybody who used to go watch minor league baseball when the Brevard Manatees were here, they left a few years ago, and this is going to fill that void. I mean, I'm not a big baseball fan, but I used to have fun going to those games. It's fun to see high-level sports of any kind, and so to have, a real high-level team right here in Brevard County, and one that you don't need to see a hot dog race running across the field to break the time. The action's going to be here, for 2 45 minutes halves nonstop. So I'm real happy that these guys are here. USL is a big deal, and this is high-level soccer.
It is, like I said, we were talking when we were running some equipment tests earlier, how when we got the call from Coach Moreno, and he said, hey, we'd really like to bring you guys on to be the broadcasters, I got excited because, I'd done Viera soccer with you,
Yep. And
it was like, I'm not gonna lie, I missed missed that little void. Yes, we transitioned into spring sports, but we do football all the time, youth football, and we do youth baseball. And I was wondering, when we get a chance to do something that wasn't school related for soccer, and now we have that opportunity. And for those who don't know about you and your background, why don't you give everyone at home a little insight about you and why you are the soccer guru and BSN's go-to when it comes to soccer?
I may be the guy you guys go to, but there's many that know a lot more than me in this county. But I've been involved in soccer in this county for about 13, 14 years now, coached at Space Coast United, and just a huge fan of the sport more than anything else. I still get on the field and play 2 or 3 times a week, and but I came into soccer, late on, and just fell in love with this sport, through the eyes of my 2 boys. Gabe Shelton, who just graduated from Viera High School, and Elliot, who's playing for Indy Atlantic right now, where actually Adrian is going to be coaching this year coming up. And it's just such a fun sport, and I dove in head first, and just love it. So happy to be here with you guys. Always have fun doing these broadcasts with you. And, when you guys asked me to come out and help you with this, I was all in. I mean, like I said, if I'm not here in the booth with a microphone in front of me, I'm probably sitting down there in the stands watching this game. So I'm excited to be here.
And, again, when you look at these two teams, it seems pretty evenly matched. Now as you got to look there at the Brevard Soccer Club, now we'll have you get a look at the Florida Elite Soccer Academy. These two had a 2-2 draw this past weekend, and if that's any bit of a preview of what we're going to see today,
yeah,
the wait has already been worth it.
Yep. So I mean, the first game, the opener for Brevard Soccer Club, USL's team, Lake Nona. A little bit of a letdown out in Lake Nona, 4-0 loss. Going up to Jacksonville to play Florida Elite on Saturday. Much better result, 2-2 draw. Hopefully we can pick that level up again here and get 3 points out of this game here tonight. We've talked about it as we're sitting here staring at lightning apps and radar, watching the weather go by. But, when you're the home team, part of the advantage is, you go home, you do your normal routine, and you have your normal meal, and everything is normal. When you're on the road, you kind of have to change, and that's kind of what happened with both clubs here. So lost a little bit of that home field advantage here tonight with the weather, but still home, still have all of our fans here in the stands, and hopefully we can make it a good show tonight and get 3 points.
Currently on your screen right now is the current USL League standings, as for the Florida Elite, currently number 2, Brevard Soccer Club number 3, Swan City, followed by Tampa Bay, and the Villages.
Good evening and welcome to the USL2 matchup.
See there's the point. Number 1 is Lake Nona, currently sitting with 4 points.
Starting lineups momentarily.
Yeah, 3 of which at the hands of Brevard Soccer Club.
But hey, so, sometimes you need to take your lumps early, and
Well, like I said, they had a loss and then a draw, so hopefully we can climb into the win tonight as these players are about to take the field. So just to go over, I guess, are we going right into play here?
Starting lineups for the visiting Florida Elite. Number 1, Jacob Randolph.
So
Number
maybe
2, Julius Dents.
doing away with the
Number 7,
festivities
Ethan
before
Newsom.
the game with
Number
the
9,
2-hour delay
Kenneth
here.
Brown. Number 10, Joey Mueller. Number 11, Armando Escobar Hernandez. Number 16, Jack Larkin. Number 21, Ryan Barker.
And actually, I
Number
have.
23, Anthony Pereira. Number 24, Adam Hillis. And number 25, Alex Barnett.
There
For
are
Brevard
your
Fire. Number 1, Noah Hawkins.
starters
Number 4,
for.
Josh Fox. Number 7, Kavan Renier.
That's
Number
your
7,
Florida
Logan
Elite
Collins.
lineup there.
Yep.
Number 8, Sam Bailey.
We
Number 9,
we didn't see
Fabio
one posted for
Cabral. Number 10,
for
Yeah.
the
Ronaldo
Brevard Soccer Club.
Zakiri. Number
I
12,
have the
Thomas
starting
Chamberlain.
players,
16,
but yeah,
Jonas
looks like
Schmidt.
Florida Elite will be going with a
24,
4-3-3.
Niles Lockridge. 25, Johannes Claes.
And the center referee handing the ball off to Brevard SC. Brevard SC in the white shirts. They'll be moving from right to left on your screen. Florida Elite in the Volt yellow, moving from left to right. And it looks like Brevard SC will be in a 4-2-3-1 here to start out tonight. At least looking that way from the get-go.
Let us know who you're cheering for, where you're watching from. We are an interactive broadcast. Any questions, we will try to get them answered for you. We have a device to monitor everything, and here we go.
Long ball coming in here. Not quite able to reach Orlando Zakiri. And I'm just learning names here, but Sam Bailey winning the ball here for Florida over to Niles Lockridge. Back to Noah Hawkins. Another long ball coming in, trying to find Fabio Amaral. Florida Elite. A foul there. That's Tommy Chamberlain. Taking his lumps. Niles Lockridge over to Josh Fox. Florida Elite taking over here with a long ball from the goalkeeper. Out to Mueller. Back to Barnett. Another long ball. Trying to find Escobar off the left side. Long ball coming in. Almost reaching Fabio Amaral, but clear by Florida Elite. Brevard SC taking back over. Niles Lockridge in the backfield. Dribbling here on the near side. He's got Jonas Klaus on the left, looking like he might be a little bit offsides. Flag staying down, though. Ball coming across. Nobody there to receive. And Florida Elite playing out of the back on the far side there. And long ball cleared by the goalkeeper. Josh Fox heading forward. Jonas Klaus trying to find the through ball to Logan Collins, but throwing here for Florida Elite. So both teams so far just content to push the long balls in. Neither team having success with that just yet. to have some tired legs in our back lines.
So for the Florida Elite, what does that 4-4-3 allow them to do game plan wise?
So typically, 4-4-3, it's generally an attacking formation. The disadvantage is you only have 3 in your midfield. With the 4-2-3-1, you've got 5 in the midfield, so you can possess the ball in the midfield. There's more numbers. Brevard has more numbers in the midfield than Volt. But typically what will happen is your outside backs in the 4-3-3 will try to get forward to give you those numerical advantages along the outside of the pitch. And soccer's all about trying to find ways where you have more players in an area than the other team, so you can overload them. And we've got a Florida Elite throw. You can overload them to get to improve your attack. And obviously in defense, you want to defend with numbers. So it's all about moving the ball and moving players into a position to outnumber the opponent and getting the ball into those areas. Driving in, nice cross. Great header, just wide. Florida Elite gets the first good opportunity of the game on a cross from Larkin into Newsom.
Beautiful pass, and like I said, beautiful header there.
Yeah, those little flick-on headers. It wasn't really flick-on. He had some decent power on it, really, but difficult technique. And foul called there. We'll have a free kick on the far side. And Brevard SC working it through the back over to Niles Lockridge. And there's Klaus running down the left side. As I said, that's that outside back trying to get forward to give numerical advantage into the attack. Nice flick on header there. Cross blocked. And it'll be out for a corner kick. So first set piece opportunity of the game here. And Sam Bailey over for Brevard SC to take the kick. Straight ball coming in. Good opportunity there. Just knocked away by Florida Elite. Brevard SC regathers. Long ball coming in. Florida Elite controlling. Trying to get numbers forward here now. Good ball across, but lost out in the midfield. And Orlando Zakiri streaking down the left-hand side. Winging a prayer shot there from 30 yards out. I don't know if maybe he saw Fabio Morale making a run to that far post. But Florida Elite takes back over here. Long ball across the pitch. Headed away, and Logan Collins turns Florida Elite back, and now another long ball on the far side. And Josh Fox clears it out of touch, or into touch. A lot of contact there. Gives a quick throw. Florida Elite ball crossed in. Definitely an opportunity there. That cross just had a little bit more quality, but out of bounds for Brevard SC throw.
Florida Academy seems to be showing a lot of patience in playing that ball out from the back, from their 3 defenders back there.
Brevard SC 3 against 1 there. That's that outnumbering. Oh, great job. Logan Collins, he's got afterburners. Gets the ball into the corner. Great defensive play there from the Florida Elite right back. And Logan Collins with the tackle, but out of bounds for a Florida Elite throw. And actually, that player is not on the starting lineup that I originally had, number 15 for Florida Elite. Ball finds its way into the middle. Florida Elite working its way down the far side here. Niles Lockridge heads back to the middle. Controlled by Fabio Amaral. Lost out in the midfield now. Florida Elite driving on the far side. And a throw in here for Florida Elite. Yeah, so 15 is a mystery to us here. Not on the roster and wasn't in the starting lineup that we were given. So good defensive play, whoever that mystery man was. And the ball coming across here to Mr. Demps. I'm assuming that's Barnett, 25, and they just mislabeled the number. He's actually 15, not 25. I'm going to make that assumption because we've got 24 and 25 as center and 15 as center backs instead of 25. So I'm assuming that it was just mislabeled in the roster we were given. So whatever his real name is, we're going to call him Barnett. That seems to be matching the picture.
Playing goalie to goalie ball here.
Yeah, both teams have been content to just hit the long ball, and not a lot of high pressure here from Brevard SC. Once they hit that 30-yard line, that seems to be about where that line of confrontation is for Brevard. They're letting Florida Elite have that space in behind that 30-yard line. And now Niles Lockridge, good pass in if he can keep it in, and referee says out of bounds. Great find from Niles Lockridge. Great little flick on from Orlando Zakiri. But Johannes Klaas can't quite keep it in. Throw here from Florida Elite.
We were just told the assumption is correct.
Okay, good.
Between 25 and 15.
Another good strike there from Newsome from Florida Elite, but wide of the target. Neither team has worked the keeper just yet with about 12 minutes into the game here. At a high school field, seeing the clock run forward like it's supposed to. This is a different experience for me. Used to calling the high school games with you where the clock runs backwards.
We had an exciting high school season.
It certainly was. And it's an opportunity here for Florida Elite. Test the keeper that time, but sure hands knock it away from Noah Hawkins. Florida Elite still attacking here. Another cross into the box. And cleared out, running down the right-hand side here from Brevard SC. Finding Tommy Chamberlain, working his way on the far side, out of bounds. We'll have a Florida Elite throw. cross, but nowhere near the alternate attacking player. Almost on frame, though.
So yeah, I thought that one was going to curve in and be trouble.
It was curving away from the goal the whole time, but Noah Hawkins gave a swat at it just in case. So throw in here for Brevard SC on the near side. Long ball down the near side here. And that'll go out for a Florida Elite throw. Works his way all the way back to the goalkeeper. Good pressure there from Logan Collins. But Florida Elite now pushing down the far side. Back to the center back. Demps back to Hills. Hills back to Randolph. Randolph over to Barnett. Long ball down the left side. Looks like it's curling out and helped out of bounds by Josh Fox. Long arcing throw in. Florida Elite player gets across. 2 men in the vicinity, but splits the difference. Brevard SC winning it. Working now out of their end. Coming down this near side with Orlando. Sakiri losing out, though. I don't have a number 16 on my roster either. I've got 2 number 10s, though. So I'm assuming 16 is Mueller, right? Jack Larkin? Okay, so 10 is Mueller. Got it. We'll work it out here, folks. We'll get these names right eventually.
And again,
A little grabby there on the far side from Sam Bailey.
As one viewer has, if you happen to know, please let us know, and we will make that correction.
Little free kick here on the far side. It works back to Bennett. Baker back to Bennett. Farley turns and tries to find the through ball, but he's offsides. Offsides as the call flags up. That'll be a indirect kick for Brevard SC. Just outside the 18. Noah Hawkins stepping up to take the free kick. Puts his big left foot through it. Tommy Chamberlain on the back of the Florida Elite player. Johannes Klaus. And I'm assuming that ball, yeah, it's going to go way back there. Another 10 yards.
I was going to say, I didn't hear a whistle. I didn't really see anyone.
I didn't hear the whistle either, but play obviously stopped, and I didn't think the ball was gonna lie on our right side of the midfield. So back it goes, and back between the center backs, long ball here. Niles Lockridge gets his head to it. And that'll be out of bounds for a Florida Elite throw-in. Yeah, so I think Niles graduated high school at 6'3", and I think he's 6'4" now. Older brother's 6'7", so he's still got a little more growing to do. Johannes Klaus back to Niles Lockridge. Puts his left foot through it. Logan Collins can't keep control, and Florida Elite center backs take over again.
Only one real opportunity for Brevard FC, and that was on the set piece, that corner kick.
Yeah, it was a nice ball, line drive ball, right over the heads of everybody, though, just missing. You see Florida Elite running that fourth player forward now, trying to overload the left side, but losing out. And then the disadvantage of that is once you push those outside backs forward, that opens up the counter. You know, the thing about soccer is, yeah, you want to overload one area and get the ball into that area, but if you lose the ball in the process, it opens you up going the other direction, because now you're overloaded in your defensive, getting overloaded in your defensive half, and that's how goals happen.
And that's just where you rely on the skill of your defenseman there to just, either stall or create enough so the rest of the defense can get back there.
Yeah, delay. That's the first tactic. Midfield has to delay that ball from getting forward. But those long balls, it skips all those midfielders, and you're in.
Oh yeah,
in on your backs. And ball coming in here, nice cross. I thought that was getting closer to Mr. Brown than it did. Another cross coming in, but right in the hands of Noah Hawkins.
We got a confirmation. 10 is Mueller, or Muller.
Okay, that's Mueller, and then
and
Larkin
16.
is 16.
Yes.
Yep. And I don't have the neatest of handwriting, so that could be user error on my part too. My 6s look like 0s a lot. Now, the 15 and the 25, however, not me. A little errant touch from Jonas Klaus, but Noah Hawkins up to the task, able to get to the ball first. And Brevard SC working out of the backfield now. Josh Fox. Schmidt.
A lot of these players from Florida Elite, we're being told, come from Florida Elite Soccer Academy's youth program. They're all homegrown talent.
Yeah, and Florida Elite. Most of these players here, the local Brevard players have played for Space Coast United. Probably see a lot of familiar faces out there. So for the Florida Elite Club and Space Coast United travel together everywhere. They play on a Saturday, Sunday, the same teams on alternate days. So they're very familiar with each other. Now, our players from Germany and England and Italy, not so much familiar with them, but the ball goes back to Noah Hawkins here. And a long ball coming in, trying to find Orlando Zakiri, but not quite there. And out of bounds it goes off of Fabio Amaral for a Florida Elite throw. Florida Elite really liking the long ball across the field. It's been their staple this whole game. The outside backs on the offside have to stay aware of that. As a lot of times that's the man that you leave. You come into the middle of the field because that takes a really good pass to be successful. But it seems to be the way they like to go. Driving in here on the far side. Good defensive play there. Brevard SC now taking over. Orlando Zakiri running down the near side. Off the ball, foul called. Looked like Kavan Regener got a piece of the Florida Elite player, and We'll have a free kick here for Florida Elite. And the referee having a few words with Kavan.
We're about just a little over 23 and a half minutes into the first half. It bounces off the head of a Brevard SC.
All the way back to Hills. Again, long ball over the far side. Cleared out of bounds. Another Florida Elite throw in. And Von Regner on the back of the Florida Elite player there. And out of bounds for a Brevard SC throw. Trying to find Fabio Arenal down the far side here. And ball now at the feet of the Florida League goalkeeper. Back over to Hills. Back over to Barnett. Back to Hills. Hills and Barnett definitely racking up the passes here tonight. And out of bounds for Brevard SC throw. And off of Tommy Chamberlain, out of bounds for a Florida Elite throw. And in the back again, Josh Fox. Just about every time ball comes in the air, you know, players on both teams getting in the back of the opposing players, but that one, the first one that's really been called. So letting them play a little bit here. Long ball right through.
I think
Can't quite get control.
Also think the referees have, you know, they have that wherewithal. Everyone's been cooped up inside for 2 hours, so, you know, they have a little leniency.
Just play, boys. Just play. Let's keep this game going.
Agreed.
Yeah. So corner for Florida Elite. Always a good scoring opportunity. Florida Elite's 4 in the box. Missed punch from the goalkeeper. Didn't miss that one, but didn't get it far. Florida Elite trying to take control. Again, player in the back, and foul called. Be a free kick here for Brevard SC.
I was going to say, it looked like someone was hooked around another arm, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Showing a little love there. Fabio Arnal able to turn. He's got Johannes Klaus on the far side. He's in. Nice tackle there, right inside the box. You got to get that one right or it's a penalty. Great touch. Out of bounds for Brevard SC throw. It's a great run from Johannes Klaus. Best opportunity, really, of the night so far. And that's that left back getting forward to get numbers up into the attack.
We know all about trying to get that tackle timed right in the box.
It's an art, that's for sure. And any slide tackle on this turf is not fun. And out of bounds, that'll be a Florida Elite throw.
You know, we were talking before the broadcast. You were talking after that rain came down that the pitch was going to be quite fast tonight.
Yeah, but the ball's been in the air more than on the pitch most of this game, it seems. But yeah, it's fast, and the water definitely helps with the sliding too. You know, when that turf's dry, those little blades of grass are like razor blades. Fabio Amaral making a run in, but out of bounds it goes. We'll have another Brevard SC throw. Another good tackle there from behind, but Brevard SC able to keep it. Driving down the far side now on a long ball. That's not going to find anything but the byline. Goal kick.
Well, finally for Brevard SC, finally getting some play in the attacking zone.
Yeah, able to, you know, that run of Johannes Klaus getting into the box. Fabio Amaral got right to the edge of it at least, and haven't been able to get that shot off to test the goalkeeper yet. Nice ball coming in, but well read. Johannes Klaus trying to find. It's Fabio Amaral now trying to work his way into the box. Good defense, just holding him up. Into the box now. Ronaldo has a shot over the bar. Ronaldo Zakiri. First really good shot there from Brevard SC. Ronaldo had what may have been a cross, may have been a shot earlier, but still haven't had to test the goalkeeper. Niles Lockridge adds a few more feet to that 6'4" frame, gets up there and gets that ball headed away. But Florida Elite controlling in the midfield. And good defensive play there from Kevon Reginer.
It's fun watching Lockridge jump again. You said he's already 6'4", and yet he's leaping to the point where he's reaching 8.
Yeah, nobody's beating him in the air. Tommy Chamberlain in behind on defense, but the ball gets by on the outside, and a Florida Elite throw just outside the 18. And this one looks like it might set up for something a little longer.
Round and do-si-do.
And Brown, every time the ball gets on that far side, Brown just finds himself right at the PK spot. And they're trying to get those crosses into him. They've had 3 or 4 come his way, haven't found them yet. And Johannes Schmidt running over the Florida Elite player. Good opportunity here with the ball on the far side, just outside the 18. Possibly go direct on this one. It's a little wide, but not a horrible spot to go direct. Noah Hawkins calls for a 4-man wall. And just Logan Collins up top here for Brevard SC as the right foot comes in. It goes direct and in for a goal in the near post. So 1-0 here, Florida Elite with a great strike. Direct free kick. I didn't get a number on that just yet. But yeah, it was a great free kick. Gets it over the wall, into the near post. Well struck. Unfortunately, only numbers on the back of the shirt. He hasn't shown me his back yet. He's number 11, Escobar with the goal.
That was pretty.
Brevard SC having to play catch-up now. Johannes Klaus driving in here on the left-hand side. He's got Ronaldo. Gets to the byline. Out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick. Florida Elite disagrees, but referee doesn't care. Corner kick.
Disagree all you want. Continue play.
So another corner kick opportunity here for Brevard SC. Niles Lockridge getting handled a little bit here. The only way you're going to stop him from getting his head to the ball.
Learn to fall is all I say.
Ball coming in and overcooked. Out the byline for a goal kick.
Got a little too under that one.
Long ball. Nice flick on header. Escobar in on the left-hand side, but able to be cleared away. Studs up tackle there. And Florida Elite throw in. So closing in here on halftime, 35 minutes into the game here. Brevard SC down 1-0. Logan Collins retrieving the ball. Passes off to Arnaldo. Johanna Schmidt passes off to, can't tell, is it on the far side? Tommy Chamberlain with the ball on the far side, showing his footwork. Gets through three. Nice little pass there. Good series of passing here from Brevard SC. And as I say that, the ball lost to Florida Elite, but out of bounds for a Brevard SC throw. It's the first time this game I've seen, those nice, quick little passes linked up from Brevard SC or Florida Elite for that matter. See if we can keep that going here as Florida Elite takes over, but out of bounds for another Brevard SC throw. Niles Lockridge. Over to Kevon Reginer. Tries to put the long ball in. Can't quite reach Johannes Klaus and cleared away. Florida Elite. Another ball cleared. Arnaldo looked like he was offsides there, but not playing the ball and grabbed up by the goalkeeper. Long ball. Now it's Lockridge first to it. Johanna Schmidt getting fouled in the midfield here. Free kick here for Brevard SC.
Got a little handsy there in the back.
Ball played back to Niles Lockridge. Niles trying to find Ronaldo Zakiri. Just gets beyond them on the near side here. It would be a Florida Elite throw. Jonas Klaas with the throw in here. Good idea, a little dummy turn into the ball. Good win there from Fabio Amaral. Got Ronaldo on the near side here. Driving in ball, cross, flick on header, just wide. That was definitely the best opportunity here for Brevard SC. Ronaldo Zakiri, good cross in, finding Jonas Schmidt. And just a little too much of the head and flicks it just beyond the far post. Logan Collins showing his speed there, closing in. And knocked out of bounds from Josh Fox, Florida Elite throw.
Watching Collins kick it into second gear, third gear when he's closing in is
If he's only in third gear, he's still got 4 or 5 more. He's a fast, fast kid. I've been watching him play since he was about 7 years old, and he was always the fastest kid on the field, no matter who was on the field. There was a period of time when he was like 12 or 13 where everyone else was growing, and he kind of slowed down a little bit, but then he caught right back up. And, man, he's just blazing fast. Ooh, nice save there. Shot from about 25 yards out, blasted with the left foot. Noah Hawkins gets a hand to it out of bounds for a corner kick. Another corner kick here for Florida Elite. In-swinger coming in, going short. Left-footed strike, good hard strike, but right at Noah Hawkins. And that'll be out of bounds for another corner kick. So 40 minutes into the first half, and Florida Elite definitely putting the pressure on here. On our right side, in swinger, headed but straight up from the Florida Elite player out of bounds. And we'll have a Brevard SC goal kick.
had so far five set pieces, and 3 of them have gotten to Florida Elite.
On the far side here, Tommy Chamberlain. Kavan Reginer over to Josh Fox. Over to Niles Lockridge, who's driving here on the near side. It was actually a good little sneaky run there from Jonas Schmidt. Just got it nicked away from him. And a little touch in the back there. Foul called and ball coming in. Logan Collins again kicking it into high gear to close down. Left foot coming. Great strike. Great save from Noah Hawkins. Every time Brown gets to that ball and you see him turn, you know that left foot's coming. Now I know why they're setting him on the PK spot, because he has a cannon for a left foot.
He does.
That was an excellent save from Noah Hawkins. Really had to get Superman on that one. And Florida Elite controlling but retreating. Ball on the far side. Tommy Chamberlain can't quite get to it. Good defending to stop the cross from coming in cleanly, and ends up in the goalkeeper's hands.
Say Florida Elite had someone set up there on that near post waiting for it too.
Now it's Lockridge playing back to Kavan Reginer. Not sure, actually. And Randolph. Fine with smothering and wasting a little bit of time here as we're approaching halftime. A minute and a half left to play, plus any additional time. Long ball well controlled there. Played all the way back, but lost out to Fabio Morale. Opportunity here, 2v1 going in. Ronaldo Zakiri with the ball at his feet. Right-footed shot, tried to curl it in.
Cool.
Randolph gets a nice hand to the ball. Out of bounds, we'll have another corner kick.
I want to say the Randolph did a good job just getting just enough of it on.
Yeah, that ball was heading, looked like it was going to curl right into the post. Which side of the post would have hit, I don't know, but hands knock it out of bounds, so we'll never know. And corner kick here. Another nice straight ball in. That might have gone over the line. Off the crossbar, down. No goal. That was close, and that's that same, straight line drive ball. Just has to find a head and get across the line, and I'm not sure whose head got to that one, but yeah, just put it just under the bar, but spun forward and out of the goal, no goal. It was close. Tommy Chamberlain with the ball here on the near side.
I was ready to start jumping up and down here. Look, that.
I was too. First home goal could have been. It's coming, though. It's coming.
Any additional time will be kept on the field.
Okay, and no additional time. Clock stops right at the 45-minute mark. Halftime here, Brevard SC 0, Florida Elite 1. And good game as expected. Brevard SC kind of building themselves into the game there at the end and absorbing some pressure on our right side. So hopefully we can get a little bit of offense going in the second half.
Yeah, look, it's going to be an exciting second half. All right, so, folks, here for halftime, here's what we're going to do. For those who didn't see, BSN's very own Alan Slaughter-Zinski had a chance to sit down with head coach Adrian Moreno, and we're going to go ahead and play that interview. And when we come back from that interview, still give us a couple minutes, get a drink, and we'll be back with second half action plus a little more of a recap of first half action right here on the Brevard Sports Network.
Hey, everybody. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network and the Brevard Fire getting set to play tonight, their first home game here at Melbourne Central Catholic. I'm here with the manager and head coach, Adrian Moreno. Coach, first of all, congratulations on this first-year team. It seems like you got a bunch of great guys on this team, a lot of international players, a lot of local players. You've done a really terrific job of putting a team of talented guys together. How did you do that?
It was kind of just word of mouth. We had a tryout in January, and it was very low numbers of talented players that came out, and then it kind of just trickled from there. A couple guys started asking their friends who played at different places, and then some coaches reached out, like Oliver 12 Trees from CSU Pueblo, who used to coach at UC Florida, and then Nick Robinson reached out at the Florida Tech Associates head coach, and then it kind of just had a balloon from there. Players just started telling their friends. We got Fabio and Cavan. They just told their friends, and then all of a sudden they started showing up.
It's great. Fabio, great guy, man. He really is. And so let me ask you this. I mean, it's a lot of talent to choose from. Got to be a tough job for you picking from the guys that get to make this roster. How do you do that?
It is definitely difficult. I mean, day in and day out, everybody works hard. It's not an easy pick. That's the coaching staff all says, and you have a hard job picking the 18, especially when everybody finally becomes fit. I mean, we got a couple guys that are injured still, but once everyone's fit, it's going to be impossible picking a final 18 and then picking that 11 that are going to start to try and win these games.
What do you like right now about what this team is doing? A new team. You had a 2-2 draw on Tuesday against the team you're facing tonight. What do you like about what your team is doing?
I think right now everybody's kind of growing into, we're like this family bond. Even though we're a new team, a lot of kids don't know each other. It's good characters, and everyone is in it to win. They all want to work hard for each other. It's not like, oh, I'm better than this guy. I don't need to do this. I don't need to pick this ball up. Everybody's kind of just driven into what we want to do here, and I think that's what is going to bond this team to go far as we play these games going forward, and then into next year and the years after that. It's just that family environment that we bring back here.
I don't think people understand, or if they do, or I know I didn't until I researched it, just how big this is to have this team here on the USL2. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. There's not one in Brevard County. The closest team to us is Lake Nona, and it's all around the country, basically. This is about the fourth tier under MLS, or third tier under MLS, however you look at it. And, this is a place that college kids come and play at over the summer. Ex-pros come and play at this. And it's just big time.
It's minor league soccer.
Yeah, it's bigger than what most people think. You compete with teams that your kids you've never seen before.
Right.
And players you've never seen before. I mean, like Nona has ex-professional Brazilian players playing, guys who won MLS Cup, and you're like, what? They're playing against our boys that are playing here that are 18 years old. So
great experience for the guys. Definitely great experience. And I love the fact it seems to me that the guys that you have selected are up for the challenge. I like the guys that you've picked, you've taken from around the county and their experience. Talk a little bit about that and the mentality that it takes to play at this level.
Yeah, I think the guys in the county, it was kind of like we want to show off that Brevard County has some players. It wasn't like, bring in just all these internationals and guys from outside of the state that, are at these D1s and stuff. We wanted to really showcase our players here from Brevard County, and you got, the players like Aiden O'Hara, Brock Shoultz, Logan Collins, Gene Lewis, all those boys that grew up playing soccer here, either at Space Coast or other clubs in the area, and then played all the way through high school against each other. It was just great to get them all back together, and you can see the bond that they all had growing up. Now they bring it back to this team and kind of put it on with all the other players. Who
are the guys tomorrow night on the pitch, or tonight on the pitch, that are going to stand out for your team?
I think Josh Fox and Niles Lockridge will definitely have another great game. They've had two good
Niles
games
just keeps growing.
Yeah, Niles keeps getting bigger and bigger. I think Fabio definitely, is coming off his first goal of the season last game, and Sam Bailey had a couple good chances to score. I think he'll definitely have a good game, and Kavan is just one of those leaders in the back for us. I think those guys will all give us what we need.
We're excited, and for you, as if you don't do enough or have enough on your plate, why was this the right fit for you?
For me, it was kind of just right place at the right time. I took over Brevard Fire when it was a UPSL team from Nick Robinson when he started it, and it was just kind of like something else for me to do because I wanted to get experience coaching adults and college players and everything else. And then when the word got out, we're getting this USL2 team, Woodson looked to me and said, hey, you've done well for us. I want you to be the coach. And it kind of just right place, right time fell into my lap. So
when I asked the players to describe you to me, hardworking is the thing that comes out of all of their mouths, which I think is a great testament from them to you. When you look around this county and you see Nick take his team to win a state championship, and your team at Holy Trinity, what you do year in and year out, just over the last 5 years, how much better has soccer gotten in this county?
Soccer's gotten a lot better in this county. This past season, you had both us, Satellite, and Viera in the regional finals for the boys. We had a lot of teams that went to the regional finals in general, or regional playoffs. I think soccer's just getting better in Brevard County with the coaches that we're bringing in, and the players are just getting more and more, on the fields, and they're not just, I'm only going to training for 3 days. They're training on their own. They're doing more. They're going to camps. They're going to ID camps. They're doing more. The coaching staffs are getting better. So I think that's just increasing what power Brevard County has to play. And when we go forward into colleges, then the kids are getting picked up to go play at a lot of places.
You also over Eastern Florida. Jeff Carr's a great guy. I love Jeff Carr. Talk about that program. And I know, but I don't get a chance to talk to you a lot, but that's a great program as well.
Yeah, that was a new thing for me as well. Just kind of same thing, right place, right time. They were hiring a new coach. I reached out to Jeff Carr, just kind of said, hey, I want to be a volunteer assistant. If you got it, I'm trying to get my foot into the college game. And, he hired Adam Butler, and me and Adam Butler had a talk, and then he was like, I don't want you to be the volunteer. I want you to be an assistant now. Paid assistant, and now I'm doing a whole lot more than I thought I was going to be doing there. I'm the strength coach there. I do a lot of our practices and practice plans, and it's just been a great experience. I've loved every minute of it, and it's one of those things that I'm happy I took that opportunity to do that.
Where do you see your future in 10 years in this sport? Where would you like it to be?
I think definitely it'll be at a college somewhere. Hopefully, at Division II or Division One. I don't know what state I'll be in, but I'll be somewhere.
I got
and
you.
I'll be coaching. I think everyone knows that coaching's just been in my blood, and there's not a place you couldn't find me in Brevard County that I'm not coaching at.
And he's very good at it, if you haven't noticed. We've put his numbers up there on the screen. One of the best in this county, in this state, in fact. And, of course, homegrown right here in Brevard, went to Holy Trinity, UCF, and now back at Holy Trinity as the manager of a very successful Tigers program. And that's going to translate right here to the Brevard Fire of the USL2. For head coach Adrian Marino, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network.
Back. So coming up here, May 31st, Brevard SC will be playing the Villages here at Melbourne Central Catholic. Tickets are only $5. It's a fun time. We got food trucks out there.
Yeah.
I went and got myself a hot dog. Elliot had some chicken wings and fries. So good food out there. Come in here, $5. Have a nice fun night and watch some high quality soccer. May 31st. After that will be Tampa Bay United. That's June 4th. And June 21st against Swan City. So all three games will be right here at Melbourne Central Catholic. Again, $5 a head. If you're under 12, you get in for free. So great night of soccer here at MCC.
And look, considering the weather, we still have a pretty nice atmosphere here tonight. A lot of the fans stuck around, and
yeah, there's quite a few people out here, and the food trucks were nice and hot still, and so that's not going to change, and good quality soccer. I'm real excited to have this team here. I went to watch Brevard Fire play when they first started here in the spring of 2021, and they were just dominating the second division of NPSL that year. And then last year, Brevard Fire in the fall, winning the NSL championship in Florida. And then to see them come here this year and take another step forward into the USL2, just very exciting. I'm happy to be a small part of it here. And we're about a minute away from kickoff here into the second half. No obvious changes from either club yet, but until they get on the field and I can get an idea of numbers, it's going to be difficult for me to determine that. But looking at that first half. Florida Elite, they put the pressure on us. Noah Hawkins came up with some great saves. If it was me, I would not let Brown touch the ball. Number 9,
Nope.
That left foot is a rocket, and I would be planting someone on him to make sure he doesn't get a touch on the ball and turn. Because we saw him take shots from anywhere from 25, 30, 18 yards out, and Noah Hawkins, if they're on goal, he's going to be happy he can get a hand to him. But I think he might have broke his hand on the one that came straight at him. It was a rocket.
Exactly. You put someone on him and say, if someone else beats us, you tip your cap, but you don't let him beat you.
Yeah, and then the free kick, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. He put it right in the top corner, right over the wall. And, as I said when he stepped up to it, just outside the 18 on that side, it's not a bad spot. Goalkeeper set up the wall in the near post. The wall did its job, but he just put a good quality kick over it. But so we're getting ready to get started here again. Again, I don't see, just looking at numbers on the field, no obvious changes here for either squad. And referee's looking for Brevard SC to get going here.
Time's up. Let's go. No real sloppy play between either squad.
Yeah, so Tommy Chamberlain has moved into the right back position, and definitely familiar with that position. That's where he played for the most part at Eastern Florida. Jonas Schmidt moves more forward. You see him making the run there. Now Logan Collins on the ball. Escobar coming to meet him. And Florida League takes over with a long ball. Tommy Chamberlain with the head to it. Logan Collins. And foul called. Just feet tied up there. And free kick here to Brevard SC. Tommy Chamberlain making a run down the near side here. Trying to get the ball back into Logan Collins, but only finding Florida Elite. And ball looks like it's going to hold up. Escobar with the ball here on the near side. Gets to his right foot. We know it's dangerous. Our goal scorer there for Florida Elite, but Logan Collins
Yep.
grabbing the shirt and not wanting to get beat, and the card's going to come out on that one. Logan Collins booked with the yellow card. So number 10 there, Mueller, keeping pace with Logan. Logan had the ball at his feet, but still anybody who can keep pace with Logan Collins, you know, has got some speed on him. So the first card of the game here. Free kick just inside of midfield here for Florida Elite. Hill standing over the ball. Long ball, that one does make its way to Escobar. Good control there from Kevon Reginer to keep the ball in, out of bounds off Florida Elite for a Brevard SC throw. Foul called. Perea holding on to Logan Collins a little bit there. Josh Fox over to Niles Lockridge, back to Fox. Over to Reginer. And again, here Reginer now taking up residency here on the right back spot. Just a lot of rotation from Brevard SC throughout this game. You know, obviously people comfortable playing multiple positions, which is always an asset. You know, Tommy Chamberlain sliding back to the right back position. Long ball coming in. Florida Elite taking up the ball on the far side. We'll have a Florida Elite throw. Niles Lockridge using the body out of bounds for another Florida Elite throw. Florida League controlling again now. Long ball coming in. Flick on header, but Niles Lockridge able to get a touch to it and cleared. Back to the Florida League center backs. Tommy Chamberlain can't quite nick it past the Florida League defender. Ball just goes out. That's same call that was made the last time. Looks like, I would say the whole ball didn't go out on either of the two close calls that were made, but he's on the line with a better view than I have. Long throw trying to get into Logan Collins. Florida Elite making a run here. Mueller with the ball. Closed down. Brevard SC over to Tommy Chamberlain. Trying to find Fabio Amaral, but only finds its way to Perea from Florida Elite. Out of bounds, though. We'll have a Brevard SC throw. Fabio Amaral trying to take a quick one. Ball in. Niles Lockridge able to finally bring it down. Over to Josh Fox. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Niles Lockridge trying to find a target. Got runners on the left-hand side. Not a good place to lose the ball. Niles Lockridge just able to keep control of it. And now long ball coming in here. Trying to find Tommy Chamberlain out of bounds for a Brevard SC throw. Josh Fox back to Kevon Regner. Over to Niles Lockridge. Ooh. Looked like it took a deflection on the way in, too, but goalkeeper gets a hand to it and then able to come out and swallow it up. Another good opportunity there for Brevard SC. Fabio Amaral with a curling left-footed shot, but can't find its way through to the net. Tommy Chamberlain trying to get to the ball, at least apply pressure. But Florida Elite throw here on the near side. Mom Reginer with the ball, driving now. Lots of yellow shirts in front, though. Sam Bailey with an errant touch, losing the ball on the near side here. Florida Elite now driving. Mueller here on the near side. And gets past Sam Bailey, but won't let the man and the ball get by and out of bounds for a Florida Elite corner kick. And you see Brown taking up residence at the top of the box on the far side. Got to think he's going to be a popular target here. Ball coming in on the far post. Nice head over the bar. And have 4 runners in the area. Come on, Reginer over. Josh Fox back to Reginer. Over to Lockridge. Back to Fox. Numbers getting forward now for Brevard SC. Logan Collins. And errant pass from Logan and out of bounds. For a Florida Elite throw.
Brevard SC just can't seem to make it through that midfield, getting nice clean to get a nice clean strike at goal.
Yeah, the Florida Elite defense is doing a good job. Staying with a high line, kind of compressing that midfield, so there's not a lot of space for them to move the ball through, and that's why you see them going to that long ball a lot, just because there's not a lot of space to put those passes. You saw for that one little stretch in the first half, they had some nice, quick, little tight passes. And when the midfield gets compressed like that, that's really the only way to move the ball. They got to stay, in tight spaces and move with short passes. And the ball comes across, but right in the hands of Noah Hawkins. So just haven't found the answer yet here in this game. They've tested the goalkeeper a couple of times, but need to get a good opportunity here soon. Get back in this game. Only down a goal, so plenty of time left, but a little bit of an errant pass there from Logan Collins trying to find Sam Bailey. Niles Lockridge on the far side.
Memory serves me correct. In play, Brevard SC's only probably had one chance in play. The other couple chances have come via the corner.
Yeah, they've had a few shots. The curling shots that may or may not have been on goal that the goalkeeper was able to get a hand to. Certainly the corner kick. Those two corner kicks, those line drive shots right across the face of goal. Had a couple opportunities. One hit the crossbar. Obviously, that's the best opportunity they've had all night. But if you can't possess the ball and drive into the byline, it's tough to get those corner kicks, to get those opportunities. Here might be one, but losing out now. Amaral with the ball here, driving, gets to the byline. Ball coming in, good touch. Ronaldo out of bounds, and here comes that corner kick we were talking about. And this should be that same kick. Looks like Sam Bailey coming to take it with that right foot, just going straight across the heads, right across the goal face. And 5 white shirts in the box, and here comes that ball. Goalkeeper gets a hand to it. Little bicycle kick there from Logan Collins, but off target. So yeah, again, as you said, corner kicks. That's been the best opportunities for Brevard SC all night, and again, we need to keep driving down there into that area, get into those green zones, get into the byline where you can attack those little cutback crosses from the byline. That's the hardest thing as a defender to defend. And worst case scenario, you get a corner kick, as they just did.
But to the Florida Elite defense's credit, it's taking something crazy like a bicycle kick on that rebound. No one can get lined up for a shot off that rebound.
And Niles Lockridge first to it, as expected in the air. Escobar trying to find a target. Got runners on the near side. Perea getting forward from his left back position. Errant touch there from Escobar. Brevard SC just can't quite counter off of it. And Florida Elite still with possession here, losing it. And Gene Lewis entered the game here for Brevard SC, winning that ball and trying to find Fabio Amaral down the right side. I thought I saw a substitute come in, and I saw Logan Collins rotate around, and I thought maybe it was just a rotation, but Gene Lewis has entered the game for Brevard SC. And yes, on the far side, Nathan Mefford is entered for on the left back position. Looks like Gene Lewis on the right wing position. Gene Lewis, another Brevard County boy. Graduate of Satellite Beach, playing for Florida Tech. And Noah Hawkins getting another touch. Come on, Reginer back to Noah Hawkins over to Niles Lockridge. Josh Fox back to Kevon Reginer. And Kevon just stepping back to be that ball handler there in the middle of the defense. Niles Lockridge back to Kevon, finding the long ball here. Another good opportunity from Jonas Klaus. Ball coming across, but nobody home. And out of bounds, that'll be a goal kick. Yeah, I mean, some of the best attacks we've had all night have come from Johannes Klaas there, streaking down the right side.
And I mean, Klaus there, beautiful crossers. You need someone back there
Someone's
ready.
Got to be on the end of it. Yeah, and I mean, looked like he was kind of almost taken down there, and I think he was just kind of flashing that shot, and that's hard foul there. Brevard SC free kick. Sam Bailey kind of step over this one. Referee having words now with Florida Elite player. Lots of men forward. Expect Sam to throw this one in the box. Lofts it in, but right around 4 yellow shirts. And now Florida Elite driving. Johan Klaus able to collect it here on the near side. And Brevard SC back in control of possession. Long ball down the far side, almost through to Logan Collins, and certainly if that goes through, he is in. Numbers getting forward here for Florida Elite. Ball coming across. Watch this left foot. Actually, that's not him. Who is it? I can't tell from here. Driving, goes back to him. Left foot just wide. Wants the penalty kick, but going down as he's striking the ball, that would be certainly harsh, but that's number 16, Larkin. Good run with the ball. Dished it off, kept the run, received it back. Good opportunity with the left-footed shot, but just pushed it wide. Josh Fox back to Kevon Reginer.
And,
Niles Lockridge.
he might have had the case if he wasn't falling down as.
Yeah, I think that was just it. There may have been some contact there, but you're not going to get that one.
No.
Gene Lewis here trying to find the cross. Own goal! Gene Lewis puts the ball in the area right in front of the goal. 2 white shirts coming in. As I said, when you get to the byline and you do that cutback cross, it's the hardest thing to defend. You're facing your own goal. Aaron touch, into the goal it goes. 1-1. So a good job from Gene Lewis to get forward, get to that byline, and put the ball into a dangerous area. And when you do that, anything can happen, as you just saw.
Alan, you say they always told him in hockey, put the puck in front of the cage, and good things happen. Well, same analogy here.
Yep, that's the name of the game. Opportunities, and anytime you put the ball that close to the net in traffic, it can go in.
Watching the broadcast on delay here, I mean, there was nothing that that the young man could do. I mean, he was running full sprint.
When if you let it go, there's 2 white shirts in behind you that are going to put it in. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a great attack from Brevard FC, and like I said, the hardest thing to defend in soccer.
Coming up on 65 minutes of game time.
Long ball coming in. Josh Fox clearing out. Gene Lewis with another good touch. And Arnold's not quite going to get to this one, but forcing the defensive player to play the ball and not just let it run out of bounds for a goal kick. Hard ball back to the goalkeeper. Dangerous, but well handled from Randolph. Out of bounds for a Florida Elite throw. Josh Fox gets to it. Nice turn from Kevon Regener. Still with the ball in the midfield. And Josh Fox just pushes the ball downfield. Logan Collins not making the run on the far side, and we'll have a Florida Elite throw. Logan Collins streaking in to try and make an opportunity and just can't quite keep it. Out of bounds it goes. So the pressure works. Just can't keep the ball in play. Logan Collins bumped and touched and grabbed. Florida Elite taking over. And Johannes Klaus with the ball all the way back to Noah Hawkins. You see the energy level coming up from Brevard SC. First home goal. Hungry for another is Fabio. Nice little touch. Just can't quite get back to it. The top of the 18, and Escobar now with the ball driving up. Good run in. May have been offsides. Yes, flag is up. It was a good run. It was tight, but he was tracking in just ahead and offsides. Logan Collins with the ball on the far side. Stabbed. No ball into the shins. The referee's going to start handing out cards. She's been talking to players, arguing with her all night long. And I just don't see her allowing it too much longer.
Say we've had, what, 1, maybe 2 all night?
One card. One yellow card. Logan Collins, the receiver of that foul, is the receiver of the yellow card.
And it was an obvious card. I mean, we both said when the foul occurred.
Yeah, the card was coming out for sure. But now we've got Sam Bailey over the ball. About the same position that Florida Elite scored. Is he going to go for goal? He goes for the ball. Oh, nice cross in. I think that was Nathan Mefford on the touch there. Just couldn't quite squeak it past the goalkeeper. Nice flick on. And not sure, was he out of the box when he kicked it? It's hard to tell with the lines there, but it might be a handball. I don't know what the call is here. I
don't know, but I know I definitely heard
foul off the ball. And I don't blame Florida Elite for arguing if they're calling a foul in Brevard SC when you're in the goal.
You have a 2-on-1 opportunity.
Yeah, usually you play those on. She may not have understood why the AR was raising the flag, so I'd actually put that one on the AR, and I'm not sure who received the yellow there. Looked like Ronaldo, but I didn't see what happened. I mean, it's Fabio Amaral, Ronaldo, and there was a third person in the mix and she picked up the card. So I'm not sure who actually received it. That it would make sense if Fabio Amaral received it because it looked like it would have been an area he would have been occupying. You know, the foul was off the ball. He must have, I don't know, speculating, but kicked off at a player as he went by, or something along those lines. But again, not to play that on is harsh. Nevertheless, Florida Elite taking over from the backside, now pushing the ball forward. Josh Fox heads it forward, but Florida Elite taking control again. Driving into the box, but ran into Nathan Mefford's shins. And that'll be out of bounds for a goal kick. Or are they calling offsides? They are on the far side, shaking the flag, calling the center over. I don't know if he's calling a foul. He must be calling a foul, but I assume it's on Florida Elite at this point. Josh Fox giving his 2 cents to the meeting.
That he invited himself to. So.
Sure. Hey, if I was wearing a blue shirt, this is what I'd call.
You being a coach, how do you like seeing your players go and inviting themselves into meetings?
It usually doesn't turn out well. It usually doesn't. If you're the captain, give your 2 cents in a good, positive manner, but usually talking to referees results in negative action from the referee against your team. I can also tell you as a player, trying to hold your tongue in those situations sometimes can be difficult. But yeah, it's.
Wait, are you saying in the heat of battle that you don't always have control of that emotion when things are going 100 miles an hour?
So apparently we've got a foul here against Brevard SC in a really good position. And opposite side of the goal Escobar scored previously. Escobar is not over the ball. Mueller looks like he's going to take this one. Goes direct, but directly into the wall. And cleared away. Gene Lewis with another great touch to get forward. And throw in here for Brevard SC. And Fabio Amaral wanted to take it quick at midfield, but the ball went out about 20 yards back from there. And Brevard SC takes control with the throw in here. Fabio up, Gene Lewis plays the ball back. And Josh Fox looking for the run of Fabio Amaral. Amaral not up for the trot at that point in time. And Randolph starts it back over to Hills. Good job, Logan Collins, closing it down, turning Florida Elite back to their defensive side. But long ball coming in, and guess who?
Mr. Lockridge.
Biggest man on the pitch. Escobar driving here. Good read from Nathan Mefford. Finding Logan Collins. Mefford continuing the run down the far side. And out of bounds for a Florida Elite throw. So in the 74th minute here, 1-1. Definitely a better half from Brevard SC, I'd say, than the first half. Haven't really allowed a great chance from Florida Elite yet. Niles wanting the offsides call there, not getting it. Now an opportunity drive, but over the bar. And obviously Brevard SC get the goal, so better opportunities on the attacking side for Brevard SC. Gene Lewis coming into the game with those fresh legs, making a difference. And if we can keep this momentum going, see if we can get 3 points out of this, as we do have a substitution coming onto the pitch for Florida Elite, number 26. And that's Juan Lopez. And it looks like he comes into the striker position to try and get some fresh legs up top. Niles Lockridge. Ball come all the way across to Josh Fox. Long ball in, trying to find Logan Collins. He gets to it, rounds the corner around the defender, but can't get by the second defender. Ronaldo controlling in the middle. Not the greatest of touches there from Kevon Reginer, but able to find Johannes Klaus down the right side of Gene Lewis. Back to Klaus. And out of bounds it goes. Have another Brevard throw.
You could tell Reginer, as soon as he made contact, and he just, the manliest scream you've ever heard.
And good job getting out of bounds for the corner kick. And Fabio kind of faking the cross, knowing that he wasn't going to get it across the defender, and puts it into the foot and out of bounds for a corner. Yeah, as soon as he hit it, he knew it wasn't great, but it got there. So Sam Bailey, that line drive ball again. This one low and hard. And we have a goal! Nathan Mefford, number 30, the substitutes coming on fire here for Brevard SC. 2 substitutes into the game. Mefford with the goal. Gene Lewis forcing the own goal. And Brevard SC up 2-1 in their home opener. And as I said, they've been working up into this game. The second half definitely much better than the first. And coming up goal ahead at this point, 2-0 in the first and the second half. And we keep this momentum rolling. We'll have 3 points here at the end of the night. Still a lot of game left to play. 14 minutes left to play here in the game. So, but you just see the body language in the yellow shirts, shoulders down, heads down. And Brevard SC rolling on. Long ball to Escobar. Excuse me. Long ball to Escobar. Couldn't quite keep it in bounds there. Fabio Amaral. And Kevon Reginer just boots the ball down the field. Collected by Randolph. Out to Hills. Over to Baker. Over to Mueller. Oh, good long ball in. Fresh legs on it. Head. Oh, what a save. Niles Lockridge gets back and makes the clear off the line. The hands from the goalkeeper, Noah Hawkins, makes that first touch just to slow the ball down enough, slow the attack down, allowing Niles Lockridge to get in behind and make a great stop.
Niles Lockridge coming up big defensively for Brevard SC.
And you saw those fresh legs from Lopez just blazing in there past that back line. And a little ticky-tacky there from Gene Lewis, the foul called anyway. And maybe he got a piece of the ankle there. They don't care if their players on the ground. They're going to play on. And now the referee calling timeout to check on Perea.
Steve Medford said Nate is a dog. And he is.
Yeah, he had a nice touch in the one of the previous corners. Just tried to nick it past the keeper. Got a little bit better strike on that one, and able to push it into the net. Johannes Klaus with the ball. Gene Lewis close to offsides there, called on. working his way on the near side. Cross coming in. Logan Collins, not sure if he was trying to push that ball on the net or open up to take a strike, but not the greatest touch towards goal. Almost looked like he was opening up to hit it and kind of mistouched it.
But that's another one of those opportunities, you got to capitalize. Yes, do you have a 1-goal lead? Absolutely. But
so, yeah, Gene and Logan, they've been playing together for a long time. And, that's one that Logan is going to want to have back, that's for sure. But, yeah, both teammates at Florida Tech. Actually, I think Gene was a year ahead of Logan. But certainly Logan played up on that team every now and then and definitely very familiar with each other.
Casey Lane says, "That's my brother. Go."
And it looks like yeah, I don't see it. I can't tell if there was a sub. Looks like they just had some players lurking around that side. But Logan Collins on the far side overran. Oh, Brock Shoultz has come in for Brevard SC.
Of course, a PA guy would know that substitute.
I thought that was number 11. I thought that was Gene. They look very similar. Out of bounds for a Florida Elite throw. It looks like I don't see Fabio Amaral on the field anymore. Great ball in there for Gene Lewis. Gets a touch, out of bounds it goes for a Brevard SC throw. Yeah, it looks like Fabio came out for Brock. Johannes Klaus with the throw. Back to Josh Fox. So in the 82nd minute here, Brevard SC up by 1 goal, 2-1. Can they finish this game out? Brevard SC, good cross. Noah Hawkins up to first, get the ball. And whistle blown, there's some contact on the far side.
Entering the game at the 80th minute for Brevard Fire, number 17, Brock Shoultz.
Not sure if the whistle was for a foul or if they're just checking the injured player.
And what a night for Noah. Look, he had the only one that's gotten by him was a beautiful free kick that went direct.
And he's had to put up with some blasts from Brown, and came up big on that little header from Lopez. Yeah, he's definitely put in some work tonight, keeping Brevard SC in this game. I mean, that was in the back. No call. Johannes Klaus coming in hard on that one. Logan Collins, this Sam Bailey over to Gene Lewis. Medford coming in. Looked like he got ball on that one. No foul called. Out of bounds. And we have a Brevard SC throw. Adrian Moreno now getting into the arguments with the referee, trying to get the foul call there. Yeah, I mean, as far as players of the game right now, Noah Hawkins certainly has made a name for himself in that voting tonight. Gene Lewis, he came on late, but man, did he make a difference when he came on. And same with Nathan Mefford, scoring the goal. So those right now are my 3 votes. We'll see how this game ends up.
And I would say at the current moment, I would almost give the nod to Lewis due to the fact he was in on both the goals.
Yeah. I mean, certainly they wouldn't be up by 2 goals or even one without his hard work. But they certainly wouldn't be in the game without Noah Hawkins either.
Oh, 100%.
So we've got about 6 minutes left to play in this game. Let's see who makes a good play here down the stretch. See if we can keep Brevard SC in here for their first win in the USL2 in their home opener in front of their home crowd and in front of BSN Sports. So free kick here, Sam Bailey over the ball. Good opportunity here for a direct free kick here. Nathan Medford wants a piece of this one too. And goalkeeper in the middle of the goal, either one's favored. Sam Bailey just wide. So that'll be a Florida Elite goal kick. Ran some time down with that as well. And the goalkeeper not looking to chase the ball. And Brevard SC not in a hurry to throw one to him.
Nope. And the ball boys just, doing their job.
I'm not sure what he's arguing about now. Referees having words with the Florida Elite bench. And a long ball coming into the middle of the field. Josh Fox first to it. Gene Lewis trying to play a ball into Logan Collins. Just can't quite reach him. Sam Bailey forcing the long ball early. And out the byline it goes for Brevard SC goal kick. Big left foot coming through this one. And Florida Elite first to it. Josh Fox climbing the back to get to that one. Feet tied up. That one could have gone either way, really. And I think the referee is not allowing the quick play. Yeah, ball play quickly from Florida Elite, and Ronaldo jumps up and into the ball, taking advantage of 5 yards here in the process. Florida Elite, and off the ball, something happening over there. Looks like Barnett on the ground. And referee whistling play on. Hill sends the ball in long. Niles Lockridge first to it, but out of bounds it goes for a corner kick. Opportunity here for Florida Elite with 2 minutes left to play in this game. Corner kick. Five yellow shirts in the box. Comes out. And Josh Fox gets up to it. I don't know if he got a touch to it. Referee says no, out of bounds, goal kick. And looks like Logan Collins is going to be exiting the game. And I can't tell who that is. I believe it's David Rivera. Florida Elite first to it, but Gene Lewis again getting control of the ball. Over to Johannes Klaas. Back to Gene Lewis. Little miscommunication there, but Gene Lewis able to get back to it. Josh Fox sliding by. Little chip ball. Bennett with the ball now. Difficult job for the keeper there, but does well to get it cleared. And Josh Fox just clears it right back.
5
Sam
seconds.
Bailey with the ball. They're trying to get to the ball there. Good pressure here. Energy's up from Brevard SC. Want to get this first win. And Josh Klaus and Josh Fox and Johannes Klaus do a good job there. And that's going to be a corner kick. This could be the last kick of the game. And injured player out the byline for Brevard SC. Looks like he's cramping. It's Josh Fox. And the trainer coming onto the pitch, but again, it just looks like cramping. Trying to make sure this is the last kick of the game, maybe. I don't know. And center back going off the pitch as they're defending a corner kick is not the ideal situation. And Florida Elite, the ball coming in. Long ball. Brevard SC first to it. Out of bounds it goes. We'll have a Florida Elite throw. Long throw coming in. Niles Lockridge head there, but can't quite get to it. Out of bounds, that's a goal kick. Oh, well, I guess they're saying corner kick. Looked like it went off Florida Elite to me. But the assistant referee on the line gives the corner, short corner. Kick coming in. Out of bounds, that'll be another corner kick. So, I mean, as these opportunities continue to come, the referees will let this ball go until Brevard can clear it. And up to the ball. And clear it out. And that might do it. Signaling for the throw in here. We're at the end of the 93rd minute here. Florida Elite with the throw around the 18. Barnett giving the long throw into the box. Cleared out. Florida Elite still now with the ball. Trying to play through. Escobar out wide. One more cross maybe. And cleared out again by Brevard SC. And the referee continuing to let play go on. That throw came in about 20 yards ahead of where it went out. And goal kick. And he'll want the penalty kick there as Johannes Klaus definitely had some contact, but would have been very harsh as a penalty kick.
Again, as Matt Shelton said earlier, the next broadcast here on BSN is May 31st.
We'll be doing every home game May 31st. Next game here at MCC against the Villages. Don't miss it. If you can't be here, make sure you catch it on BSN. Gene Lewis trying to make his case for man of the match. Gets the ball across. Back to Gene Lewis. Still with the ball at his feet. Driving now into the box. Gets by another. Out of bounds for a corner kick. get something out of it, right? You always want to get something. Gene Lewis beating a couple players there to try and make something happen, and does get something out of it. Gets that corner kick. And this may be the last kick of the game, as I say, 4 minutes later. Sam Bailey going to be standing over this ball. Looks like they may do the short corner and just hold the ball here in the corner with big Nathan Mefford. And I don't know if they allowed that play to start. The intent there, I think, was that ball to be played in right there. And now Nathan Mefford's just going to sit over the ball in the corner. And that's 3 blasts. Brevard SC have won their first game in the USL2. Won the home opener here 2-1 against Florida Elite. What a game. What a comeback. Man of the match?
I have to go Gene Lewis.
I was going to say the same. We said, who's going to show up big down in the stretch. Gene came down there, won that corner. Made a couple good moves to beat a couple players down there. Involved in both of the goals for Brevard SC. Gene Lewis, man of the match.
Again, we'd like to thank everyone who tuned in here on Brevard Sports Network. Again, the next broadcast will be May 31st versus the Villages. For Matt Shelton, I'm Caleb Brown. Again, your final score, Brevard SC 2, Florida Elite Soccer Academy 1. Have a great night, everybody. And let's make it a sports night.